Hey guys, welcome to a little bit, it was supposed to be a coffee talk today, but I got busy in the house and I did not have time for that. So I am now having tea time with you. Actually my glass says mommy juice, but hold on. This is actually pumpkin spice apple cider that I heated up and I brewed a cinnamon apple tea into it, and of course it makes this still beautiful color, but it's delicious. It's very sweet. I'm not feeling the sweetness of it. I was really kind of wanting the spiciness of it, but it is what it is. Cheers. It's actually pretty tasty though. That might be something really good in the morning as an alternative to coffee. We are going to talk about ambition today because I looked in my daily devotional that I like to read, which is The Simple Abundance. It's a day book of comfort and joy by Sarah Van Breathnock. And so for today, it talks about ambition, and it's the ultimate result of all ambition. The quote at the top was, "To be happy at home is the ultimate result of all ambition." And that was Samuel Johnson who said that. And it got me thinking, and I really kind of understand where it's coming from, especially from a caretaker's point of view, I guess, someone who, takes care of their home, a homemaker. Many of us, though, also work outside the home. So we're not the traditional homemakers of the 1950s because we're working full-time jobs and shuffling kids here and there and trying to juggle all the hats that we wear. But I like to think of myself as an ambitious person. We're going to talk about that definition. Ambitious means having or showing a strong desire and determination to succeed. The opposite of that, they said lazy when I Googled it. But I'm going to give you my idea of the opposite in just a second because I want to read one more passage out of this devotional. And when I say devotional, this isn't necessarily like a specific religion or even religious at all. It's kind of just a motivational morning kind of moment, and I really like it because some days the passages are short and it kind of gets me focused, and today I didn't read it until this afternoon. So where is it? First it kind of goes into the wisdom contained in that one sentence is worth meditating on for the rest of our lives. It's probably the reason Dr. Johnson earned his final resting place with the immortals in Westminster Abbey. It says, "Why are you working so hard? To be happy at home. But you're never at home in mind, body, or spirit because you're always working. So why are you working so hard? To be happy at home." And I kind of understand that. Home is my happy place. Home is where I know that I can come in regardless of all the tasks that I need to accomplish in the home, cleaning, cooking, all that stuff. I find joy in those things. I know not everyone does, but I am an ambitious person. I go take care of what I need to take care of at work, and then I get to come home. I think that's one reason I struggle a lot during football season because I am shuffled to and fro. This year not as bad as years past. This is probably the lightest shuffling year, I guess, during this season. I do know that my husband misses me a lot during football season. And, I really have to make an extra effort with him just to let him be assured that I'm not forgetting him. I'm just in the process of trying to balance an extra thing for a season. And it's for a season. So, anyway, I love being at home. But I will tell you, the 2 weeks that I was home when I was sick with the shingles, I hated every minute of it. And part of it probably was because I was just miserable anyway. I didn't feel well. I couldn't do any of the things I would want to do if I had time off. None of it. Couldn't do any of it because it involved using my right hand. And I'm sorry, I can't do a whole lot with just my left hand. I'm not left-handed. I am right-handed. But because I wasn't satisfied in doing work outside of the home, it was very hard to be satisfied at home. And I know that probably makes no sense to anybody unless you're like me. I don't know. And then I'm going to read one little piece. Hold this thought. The ultimate result of ambition is to be happy at home. Engrave this truth on your consciousness. Lay the track deeply so that even when you're on your own version of automatic pilot, been there, feel like I am there today, you'll be homeward bound. Write it on the palm of your hand. Sneak a peek at it 3 times a day. Mutter it under your breath before attending a budget review that starts a half hour before the children need to be picked up. Before agreeing to entertain out-of-town clients on your anniversary. Before answering faxes on Sunday or leaving voicemail messages at midnight. What is the ultimate result of all ambition? You know. Inscribe it on your heart, needle point it on a pillow, say it out loud when you get up or just before retiring. Make it your mantra, that personal phrase that brings all things into focus. Doing so will help remind you that the greatest adventure of our lives is finding our way back home. I love that. I just absolutely love it. It's just, I don't know. I think that anybody who reads it will indeed find something of truth in it for themselves. Now, you guys, you know that I'm working. I love the job that I have. I absolutely love it. I couldn't see myself doing really anything different at the moment. Eventually, I would love to be able to stay home and be a full-time writer. That doesn't pay the bills. That doesn't help put money into savings. That doesn't buy Shelby bones and toys. And until I learn how to market myself better and to just continue writing and doing the thing that I love to do. I love to create. It's why I've been doing the vlogs, and I don't know if you guys are liking them, but I am loving the process of it. I am loving the processes of taking pieces together and just putting one little creation together. I was going to vlog today, but I did not. It is already almost 4 o'clock. I actually only worked half a day today because the boys had football practice. The varsity never misses holidays during football season. They practice on Labor Day, and they practice today, even though it was a student holiday. So I needed to kind of shift gears a little bit. But I have found joy in my home. This morning I had one load done because I washed and dried my sheets, put them back on the bed. It's Monday. We do clean sheet Monday. And then I had the second load into the dryer, and I had a third load in the washer by the time I left. And I left early enough to run to Lowe's to get salt for our soft water system. Soft water softening system, whatever it's called. It controls our whole house, so we kind of go through the salt we put a bag in every month or so. I don't know. We were out and needed it. And then I picked up some tools to clean out the dryer vent because it needs to be done. Then I went to work, and as soon as I walked in the door, I had things I needed to get done because clients were going to be seen that morning, and I needed to prep a few things. And by the time I left, I had just finished the last task that I needed to do. So I left work with a clean desk, and that felt good. Then I get home, one of the boys put the salt in, get them to school, drop them off at practice, go to H-E-B, pick up the husband's prescriptions and a couple little things, come home, take the clothes out of the dryer and fold them, pull out the dryer, clean out that vent the best that I could. I think we're going to have to get on the roof and go the other way just to make sure that it's all clear. But I was going to have one of the boys do it when they got home from practice, but it rained and I'm not going to let them get on a wet roof. Even if it dries up by the time they get home, we'll just do it this weekend. And then I put the load of clothes into the dryer, another load into the washer, played with Shelby, and here I am filming a video for you, or for my channel. And this was perfect timing. My thoughts on the opposite of being ambitious is not lazy. However, the opposite of having ambition and being ambitious is a lot of, darn it, it slipped my mind and it was there. Hold on a second. I knew I just needed a second. Self-sabotage. I don't know about you. There have been many things I've done in my life to self-sabotage myself. I do it with my writing. I will find something else that needs to be done and I tackle it. Instead of saying, hey, listen, writing today is a priority and I'm not doing anything else until I get this particular word count or this thought out or whatever it might be. So we have a choice in our life to be ambitious and to go after these goals that we set for ourselves, or we have the choice to self-sabotage those goals. There really is no middle. It's kind of like your goal is in the middle of a bridge and you can go up to that goal by walking the path aside of ambition, or you can struggle to get to that goal by self-sabotage, but you're going to end up just sitting down or finding a reason not to even get on the bridge or not even showing up where the town where the bridge is to get to the goal. So we all have a choice in our life. And I know that you are going to make the best choice for yourself. Maybe you've set a goal for yourself that you feel like you cannot achieve, that it's impossible. That's a good goal to have because now you have something to work with. Setting goals that are easy to achieve is almost self-sabotage because you're not challenging yourself to grow and to push yourself any further. And I think that many times we all set ourselves up to just barely do the minimum instead of pushing forward. Really pushing myself last week between finding a new great system as far as how I tackle things in the house, on what days, and vlogging and getting all those videos up. Of course, I think I had maybe a day that I didn't have a video. I don't know, something like that. Oh, it was Sunday, over the last weekend. And I don't know, it was a pretty great feeling. And then I had the technical difficulties with Friday video, and then you didn't have a video on Friday. So I had to really redo that whole video. I had to re-edit it and create a whole new one that I put in on Saturday, which was great. And then I was able to take Friday's footage that I had from homecoming and create a video for you guys yesterday. And this is today's video, and I did not vlog today. So I don't know if you'll have a video tomorrow or not. You might have another sit-down chit-chat video. We might talk about something, maybe how to tackle this last quarter of the year and really achieving your goals. Maybe I can give you 5 top tips on achieving your New Year's resolutions by the end of the year, or at least get you going on it. We'll see. Oh, my morning was shook up a little bit too because my husband was running late this morning and I was up off and on from, I don't know, 1:30 or so. We had a stuffy nose. He had a runny nose. One of the twins has allergies and a sore throat. So well, that cold front that come through on Friday really kind of got us all. So, all right. I want you to go be your ambitious self and just go ahead and start tackling those big goals of yours. If you don't have a goal, it's time to set one. It's time to set one. And then we need to figure out together how to get there. Until next time. I'll see you then.